Hey everybody, Novus here, and welcome to the first of my Beast of Bermuda quick reference guides, otherwise known as the Crash Course. In this episode, we'll be going over the basics of surviving the game and learning what each of your stats means and how to manage them. So first off, to the left side here, you'll see an entire breakdown of my dinosaur's stats. From the top, we have a growth of the dinosaur represented by a number. The game breaks down these growths into categories. So 0 to 0.4 is considered a hatchling, 0.4 to 0.8 is a juvie, 0.8 to 1.2 is an adult, and 1.2 and higher is considered an elder. Your dino will be considered fully grown at 1.2, but most servers will recognize you as an adult. That affects the pack limits around 0.7 to 0.8. If you have too many adults in a pack, it applies a debuff to the entire group until the extra person or persons leave. Next down the line, we have typical stats such as your health or HP, your ability power for executing attacks and special abilities, and your stamina for movement abilities such as running or jumping. On your heads-up display, your health is represented by this circle with the bones inside, your ability power is represented by this orange orb, and your stamina is represented by the yellow dinosaur foot. Further on down, we see comfort and comfort bias. Your comfort determines a lot of things in the game, but the most notable of them would be your growth rate. Periodically, there will be what's known as a growth tick, which is a server-based time increment where a certain amount of growth is applied. That amount is higher or lower depending primarily on your size and comfort. Your comfort bias is a boost to your overall comfort that is given through eating things that boost your bias, such as crystals, flowers, or sponges. Next, we get into the survival aspect of the dino survival game, your food and water. Most dinosaurs will have a unique diet, which you can see down here at the bottom. My Meg, for example, survives on meat, or player gore, and carrion, which is what we call spawn gore. Spawn gores are found throughout the map randomly, but player gores are acquired from killing another player's dino. Additional dietary requirements depend on the species. Piscivores require fish for a balanced diet, where herbivores require plants and salt for the most part. Be sure to check your dinosaur's diet and keep it well balanced to experience the most comfort. Lastly, at the bottom of our stats screen, we have the dinosaur's weight, your shelter percentage, and its carrying capacity. Two of these should be fairly self-explanatory, but I'll discuss the shelter quickly. Depending on how much overhead coverage your dinosaur has, you'll have anywhere from 0 to 100% shelter. At 100% shelter, you have maximum comfort and are protected from tornadoes and storm discomfort. However, if there's a flood, your shelter can get flooded out if it's close to sea level, so be careful. And that about wraps things up for this video. Join me in the next one where we'll go over talents and trials. Thank you for watching.